I've been impatient the whole last day because I knew there would be some Pixar reveals at D23 Expo, and this past night was indeed promising with lots of Pixar projects from Win or Lose in Dream Productions to Toy Story 5 and an incredible announcement. So make sure you keep watching. This is the 17th edition of the Pixar update, but it might be relieved to hear there aren't 17 things to talk about. Let's go through all revealed projects in order of release date. It starts off with Win or Lose. Pixar's first long-form streaming series releases on December 6th, finally, after a massive delay of an entire year. The series focuses on a high school baseball team, and each episode is set to present the perspective of another character. That's what we have known already. There we have an official poster that features what seems to be the team's mascot and looks like an angry bird. The trailer starts off with a speech by the team's coach, and I must admit, the animation style looks cute. We then get to see lots of different characters, starting off with that boy that shoots off the ball. Some aspects of style remind me of Luca, and this also applies to the role of imagination, because the ball looks as if it hit speed of light. Next off, we get to see that freaking fun mascot when the kids drive down a road, and this is also our first look at one of Pixar's most popular mascots, the Pizza Planet truck. There is an angry girl whose frustration is presented metaphorically, and that's again what I refer to in terms of imagination. Luca had several daydreams throughout the films, and they were quite lively, and that are reminiscent of this style, and I like it. There are more of those. They give me both comic and video game vibes. Based off that footage, we don't know a lot about the show in its entirety or its plot, but we get quite a good idea of its vividness. You may have heard about it. There will be a spin-off series to Inside Out that hits Disney Plus in spring 2025. As far as I know from some online sources, it's a $200 million budget project and it's named Dream Productions. It's about the place of the same name in Riley's head where all her dreams are filmed. According to an earlier statement by Peak Doctor, it explores how our dreams affect our everyday life. And this sounds promising already. It's cool to see that the world of Inside Out is being expanded. Production of the films involved psychologists and other experts, so that the entire world in Riley's head and her emotions seem as realistic as possible. Additionally, what we have seen from Dream Productions in the first installment has felt relatable already, so I doubt the show will disappoint us. Keep that phrase in mind in case I complain when it hits Disney Plus eventually. As for Elio, the original Pixar film that was delayed to summer 2025, we only received this concept art, which is openly beautiful. The teaser trailer released last year, so make sure you check out the corresponding Pixar update for a closer look. In 2026, there will be 2 theatricals from Pixar. Hoppers, an original project, will mark the start. It was announced in June and officially revealed yesterday. What is reminiscent of Elio is that it looks like science fiction again, so it's Elio, not Elio. This animal should be a beaver that looks wild and might not only be the lead character, but also the film's main entertainment. That's my personal impression. Something about its style evokes feelings from the Sparkshot Wind, where a boy and his grandmother are stuck in a chasm and she makes a sacrifice to send him into freedom when only one of them is able to escape. This being said, 2026 will be the year of a highly anticipated sequel, Toy Story 5. Following the Finding Nemo films and WALL-E, this will be the 4th Pixar entry directed by Andrew Stanton, who has been among the writers of all 4 Toy Story films. So that's some good news. Pete Docter teased us earlier that we'd see things in the film we had never before in Toy Story. One of those is the technological evolution. Toys versus tech. That's one of the film's labels. I can't say yet whether I like it, but it's just logical to deal with that issue eventually, in my opinion, so I'm totally fine with it. The toys will have some competition, says Stanton. But that's not all. He stated, there is a little issue involving 50 rogue commemorative Buzz Lightyear action figures stuck in toy mode that will make considerable problems for everyone. Heck, I'm speechless with this. There is some nostalgia to the second Buzz in Toy Story 2, but also lots of new craziness. I'm really keen to see this movie when it releases 2 years to go. That being said, Pixar announced The Incredibles 3. I've been eagerly anticipating the idea of another film in the franchise, and there we finally go. Before being suppressed by Inside Out 2, The Incredibles 2 was Pixar's highest grossing film with more than 1.2 billion box office revenue. So financially, a third film was only a matter of time. As for its plot, I'm sure there's lots of potential. With superheroes being legal again, all members of the Power family don't need to shy away in terms of showing their abilities publicly. In the previous films, we've already seen how their powers supplement each other in dangerous missions. In spite of that, Helen and Bob can't be entirely eager about their children risking their lives daily, so there might be some conflict of how much they allow them. Besides, it will be a tough challenge to combine both your private and your superhero identity, as bringing together school, homework, friends, and saving the world is not the ideal combo. Other than that, we may finally get to see that crazy Underminer as the main villain. We're through it! That's your D23 Expo Day 1 Pixar reveals. Let me know what you think about all these projects and which one you're most looking forward to.